As president of Southern College of Optometry, it is my special privilege to carry on a commitment to excellence in optometric education that began here over 50 years ago. As an SCO graduate myself and a practicing optometrist for 15 years, I appreciate the importance of staying ahead of every new opportunity this dynamic profession offers. That's why our curriculum and facilities are state-of-the-art. At SCO, you'll be taught primary care optometry by outstanding faculty with a sincere interest in you and your future as a successful doctor of optometry. Here, the atmosphere is personal and professional, with special emphasis on academic excellence and extensive clinical experience. You'll see for yourself when you tour our facilities and meet our people. But in the meantime, take a look at some comments made by recent graduates and our faculty. You'll get a good feeling for what makes SCO and this unique healthcare profession so attractive.
Next to life itself, man's most precious gift is sight. Caring for, correcting, and protecting. Man's most precious gift is the essence of optometry. One of the most rewarding professions, personally and professionally.
We're in a multidisciplinary practice of optometry, from visual training to contact lens fittings to eye examinations. We dispense, we fit. Probably the last 5 years has been the most exciting for me. We have a 2-story building that's going up, and upstairs will be nothing but children. And Dr. Steele has a tremendous, wonderful practice, strictly kids with learning disability for visual training. We have a special low vision room that will house nothing but low visual aids. I do a little bit of a lot of things, and I started about 8 or 9 years ago into working with patients who had the aftermath of diabetes. It affected the eyes, or just degeneration. I just have been into optics all my life. And when you can take a person who cannot be helped with conventional aids, I get a big kick out of that.
I decided that I was not happy with my career choice and decided that I wanted to go into a healthcare field. The attraction of being your own boss, having a nice, clean profession, and the service aspect of it, of doing good things for people and going home and feeling good about yourself. So yes, I'm real pleased with what I've done.
I can think of no profession that allows the independence, the status in the community, the feeling of accomplishment through service to others. My dad is 67. He's been practicing for 43 years, practicing optometry. For 43 years, he's been totally in control of his own life. He's been his own boss. So the independence and the service are two important elements in anyone choosing a career in optometry. I think the thing that's made it so exciting for me to come from private practice to optometric education is that I really understand that optometric education is the lifeline to the profession.
I was talking to someone yesterday and I said, you know, I can't believe I've been out of school 7 years, but clinically SCO has a very good reputation. That's real important because I think we got out of school really knowing how to take care of patients, and that's the main thing. It was really hard, but they were the happiest times. They really were, because you have people you go through so much with and you become so close to them. My best friend is from Delaware, but it's just real strange, the cross-section of people that are there. They were the happiest times. They really were.
I'm originally from upstate New York, Glens Falls, and I knew all along that I wanted to get in the health profession, the health field. And I had a friend back at home who's an ophthalmologist, and he steered me in kind of a good direction. He said, go pre-med in undergrad. I did do that. After 4 years, I decided I want to go in optometry, and well, I came out here to SCO and visited the college, visited Mike his first year, fell in love with it. It's more than just glasses, it's really the health of your eye as well, diseases of the eye. I had a very personal experience. Matter of fact, I was telling Pete that the other day. I had a person that came in about a month ago. She had open-angle glaucoma. Her pressures in her eyes are very, very high, and if they stay that way, you can go blind. She called me back up just to get her regular general exam so she can get some glasses now that the glaucoma was under control. At the end, she said, thank you very much, Dr. Davis. She said, you really saved my sight. You caught this early. And it was just felt very rewarding to see this patient with a smile. And she said, you know, I could have been blind. And she realized that if she hadn't, you know, come in early enough and we hadn't diagnosed it.
The eyes, the overused statement of windows to the soul, it's really true. You can detect so many diseases inside the eye. Arterial sclerosis, hypertension, diabetes, the list goes on as far as systemic problems that would manifest themselves in the eye. It's an amazing diagnostic area. I really enjoy the profession. It's a young profession. It's growing. USA Today rated optometry one of the top 10 professions for the year 2000. I'm real excited about it. I love it.
The opportunities for new graduates are excellent as the number of retiring optometrists increases and society has become more complex, more visually demanding. The scope and practice of optometry has also changed dramatically over the years, and Southern College of Optometry is committed to continuing at the forefront of optometric education. SCO is located in the heart of the renowned Medical Center in Midtown Memphis.
I came to SCO because it's a Southern school and because it's a private school, and because Memphis has a lot of what New Orleans has.
It sets me wild to hear that loving tune again, those Memphis blues.
Once you're here, you're in an environment where you're treated with respect. Dr. Newman was the first professor to refer to us as student doctors, and that's a good feeling. They make you feel wanted here.
And SCO, you're considered a member of the profession when you walk in the door, and you're referred to as student doctor from the first day. You actually feel like a part of the profession, and that only increases as you continue your tenure.
The atmosphere is personal and professional. The facilities state-of-the-art. And the education exceptional. Students completing the 4-year program are awarded the Doctor of Optometry degree.
First of all, we're looking for somebody who can succeed in the program. So that means academic qualifications. Beyond that, we're looking for someone who has the ability to relate to people, because optometry is a people profession. If you're comparing our students as a group to students from another discipline, then the most striking thing is the charm that our students have. I mean, these are people who love being around people.
I'm thinking about pediatric optometry myself, working with kids and their various vision anomalies that they have. And there's a developmental side of it too as well, and how the brain works with the vision. And I think it's fascinating, and that's certainly a way to go. Your externship program was definitely one of the best learning experiences that I've had since I've been here at SCO.
The externship program is designed basically to complement and expand upon the opportunities that each student has here on our own campus clinic, and then balance that with a private practice experience which builds upon the clinical experience and at the same time provides practice management. We have approximately 45 to 50 private practice sites and 25 to 30 clinical sites. Their skill levels are increased, their ability to analyze patient problems are so quick and astute that it just is amazing, and it's rewarding.
There's definitely two schools of thought when it comes to optometry. As far as one of them following a medical model, you know, eyes and what causes nearsightedness and disease and pathology. And then there's another school of thought that is much more behavioral, psychologic. That was my extern. The particular man I was working with, John Straff, brilliant. He'll forget more about optometry than I'll ever know. And it was excellent. It expanded my horizons incredibly, optometrically.
There are some other projects that you can get involved with before you go on extern. One of the things that we did this summer was go with a group of students through a volunteer organization to do eye exams in Costa Rica and Panama. It's real similar to what the Peace Corps goes down there and does. They would come up to the places where we were on horseback, or they would walk for miles just to get their eyes examined. We ran out of glasses. We saw so many people. The kids were great, spoke no English. We were trying to communicate. It was real neat. It makes you feel good about what you're doing, you know. I'm gonna do my private practice in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm gonna go there for private practice, and I'm going to Orlando, Florida for my clinical externship. I'll get out when I'm 24, so that's not too bad.
Graduation is always special because it is a time where you can take a moment to reflect back over the careers of these students, and you may think back to when they first started and to where they were in their approach to the profession and where they've come to by the time they walk across that stage to receive their diploma. And it's rewarding. It's rewarding.
I feel very proud that I am a part of the educational process of our students. And when I look out and see the faculty, many of the staff people, the families of our graduates, and the graduates themselves, I realize that it's a complete process.
You've made such incredible good friends over the time here. I know I'm going to be sad to leave them, and at the same time, I'm ready to get on with my life. I'm ready to get into optometry.
Well, I wasn't one of those that, you know, since his first pair of glasses wanted to become an eye doctor. But a friend of mine in college, he was on his way here, and it seemed like he had it all figured out. And I really didn't, so I started looking into it. And here I am. I love it. It's going to be a good life. I really am excited about it.